All right, today we are diving into an idea that might just flip your whole concept of wealth on its head. We're going to explore this really fascinating paradox, one that suggests that maybe, just maybe, some of the richest people out there are actually the poorest. Just take a second and let that one sink in. Some people are so poor that all they have is money. It sounds completely backward, doesn't it? I mean, how on earth can having the one thing we all associate with being rich, money, actually be a sign that you're poor? Okay, so that is the paradox we're digging into. Let's peel back the layers on this thing. Let's figure out how it's even possible for someone with a bank account that's overflowing to be, in a very real way, completely broke. So let's really tackle this head on. How can money, the very symbol of abundance, actually become a marker for a different kind of poverty? To get to the bottom of that, we first have to expand our whole definition of what poverty even is. Because you see, the thing is, poverty isn't just about what's missing from your wallet. It can also be about what's missing from your life. And that's something money can't always fix. And sometimes it can even hide the problem. And this is where things get really interesting. Our source material makes this really clear distinction. On one side, you have financial poverty, the one we all know, right? A lack of money, a lack of stuff. But on the other side, there's this idea of heart poverty, and that is a whole different ballgame. So what does that actually look like? Well, it's that person who seems to have it all, but really, they feel nothing. It's a life where deep, meaningful connections with other people just aren't there. It's waking up in the morning and not having a real purpose, a passion that gets you out of bed. It's just an absence of real joy. You can be surrounded by all the luxury in the world and still feel completely empty inside. Well, if that's what it means to be poor in this sense, it begs the question, right? What does it actually truly mean to be rich? The answer, it turns out, is all about flipping that idea of heart poverty on its head. It's about becoming rich from the heart, and this is a totally different way of measuring your net worth. To put it simply, being rich from the heart means your life is overflowing with the things money just can't buy. We're talking about a real sense of purpose, strong relationships, and that authentic happiness that comes from within. It's a kind of wealth that fills you up on the inside. And you know what the best part is? This isn't just some abstract pie-in-the-sky idea. It's a practice. It's something you can actually build day by day. It's about consciously investing your time in people, really digging deep to find what drives you, taking a moment to appreciate what you have, and learning to find that spark of joy in the little everyday moments. Okay, so what's the big takeaway here? Are we saying money is bad, that you should get rid of it? Absolutely not. That's not the point at all. The real goal is to bring these two kinds of wealth together to create a much more complete and honestly more fulfilling life. See, this isn't a battle. It's not money versus heart. It's not an either-or choice. Real lasting wealth isn't about picking one over the other. It's about pursuing both. It's about building that financial security while, at the same time, actively growing that deep internal richness. And that brings us right back around to where we started, to that powerful piece of wisdom. This sentence just sums it all up perfectly. True wealth is all about balance. It's the sum of what's in your bank account and what's in your heart. So I want to leave you with this one simple question to think about. After all this, after looking at these two sides of the coin, how will you measure your wealth?